Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so if I stumble over my words going forwards, I apologise in advance. I should also apologise in advance as well. If the quality of this video isn't great, sadly this is the best I can do. If there's any lag, it cannot be helped. I wasn't going to be filming another video until after this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest had taken place. But here I am again, and this will be a brief video, all being well, in which I talk about the rehearsals of this year's Junior Eurovision, because the first and second rehearsals have taken place. Footage is online of those rehearsals now. The JESC YouTube page uploaded brief clips from those second rehearsals, and this was actual official footage of how it's going to look on the night. And the night in question at the time of recording this video is tomorrow night, the 24th of November. It's the 17th Junior Eurovision, taking place in southern Poland in Gliwice. And we have 19 songs taking to the stage, 19 nations. Now feel free to take a look at some of my previous videos where I talk about those songs in some depth, and in my previous video I actually told you my prediction for tomorrow night's result and the songs that I particularly enjoy as well. I should refer you to my blog, researchchambers.wordpress.com. There'll be a link to it in the description below. You can actually read my thoughts on the songs, as well as my current and final prediction and my ranking of all 19 entries. But I've just been going through the rehearsals again. I've got my notes here and my blog post in front of me to make sure I don't make any errors here. Let me know your thoughts. I'm genuinely interested. I definitely think one of Poland, France or Spain will win. But anyway, let me go through this. Australia is on first. We Will Rise by Jordan Anthony. This song is pure jury fodder, by which I mean I would be genuinely surprised if the juries do not go big for this. I think there will be a big discrepancy between the public and jury vote. I should remind you, I'm sure you're already completely aware of this, but you can go onto the Junior Eurovision website right now, at the time of recording this video and when I'm uploading it, and vote. That voting procedure will close at some point and then reopen after all of the performances tomorrow, and you'll be able to vote again. But anyway, Australia, exactly the sort of thing the juries will love. Good vocals. There's a sort of disco ball shimmering pattern on the LED screen. The stage looks great. They've done a very good job there. I'm just not sure this song is going to do amazingly well, and it's because it's on first, and it's because the public will not vote for this in huge numbers. That's my opinion. Visually, it's okay, but if anything, I think it's a bit of a dull opener to the show. Song 2, France, Bim Bam Toi by Carla. This is just great. If anything, it needs to be more vibrant, it needs to be more colourful, but it's not going to change now. Carla is fantastic, good vocals, she's in a pink outfit, she's got backing dancers with her who I believe are in white outfits. The lyrics, certain lyrics pop up on the screen behind her, big silver letters. Lots of purple, pink, sort of pastel shades. It's great. It just needs to be a bit more vibrant, and I feel as though they could have done a little bit more with the camera angles to make it stand out even more. Maybe they have when we see the whole thing, I don't know. This is absolutely a contender to win, but it's on second. That's unfair in my opinion. Song 3, Russia, A Time for Us, Tatiana Mezhentseva and Dembrel Orzak. There's a sort of starry, galaxy-like landscape on the backdrop for this one, if I recall. I think this is quite underwhelming. I'm not a huge fan of the song, I don't mind it, but I am starting to go off it a bit. And I think this will suffer between two much better songs in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on Russia's chances. They will do all right in the jury and public vote. They're not going to finish last. That would be a huge surprise if they did so. This just falls a bit flat, and it's not the singers that is the issue here. it's the song. North Macedonia Song 4, Mila Moskov with Fire. I really like this. I think it's really strong. Not a whole lot of movement. The stage is quite empty, but I think that's all right for this type of song. There is fire, lots of orange and black shades. It's a really strong song. That chorus is really powerful. It's quite a professional entry. North Macedonia should not be finishing 12th again with an entry like this. It should be appreciated by both the public and the juries. I think this is working really, really well. A later slot in the running order could have helped matters. That's what I've put here on my blog. That's absolutely true. Song 5, Spain. There's been a bit of controversy online excuse me, over the past 24 hours. Some Spaniards trying to work out how to hack the voting, something like that. I haven't looked into it too much. That's a bit childish to me, if you ask me. But anyway, the Spanish entry, Melanie Garcia with Marte. This is absolutely brilliant. Those vocals are right on the money. There are sort of nets hanging down from the ceiling. There's a watery landscape on the LED screen. There's nothing at all wrong with what I've seen of this performance so far. It's a serious contender to win. The juries absolutely should be putting this in the top 3. And if they're not, something dodgy's going on. You know what I mean? Song 6, Georgia, We Need Love, Georgi Rotiashvili. There's a lot of red flashing lines on the LED screen. Love hearts falling down from the ceiling at one point, if I recall. He's a good singer. I think he's wearing a yellow jacket. He's a really good singer. Really good voice. The song's quite jazzy. We know that. This has boosted its chances. After seeing the rehearsal footage, I think Georgia will do better than we're probably expecting them to do. So, worth keeping an eye on, Georgia. Could be a bit of a dark horse. Song 7, Belarus. This is Pepelny Ashen by Lisa Misnikova. This, I've written down here, urban and gritty. It's quite similar, not exactly the same, of course, but it's quite similar to this year's adult Eurovision entry by Belarus, by Xena. That urban grittiness, that, you know, sort of in-your-face pop vibe that they're going for. This is okay, but I don't think it's amazing. The backdrop sort of shows an anime comic strip. That's what I've got written down here. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about it. It's a song that's there, but doesn't stand out a huge amount in my opinion. We then have Malta. This is fine. I like the fact there's Maltese in this song. Really good singer. It's We Are One by Eliana Gomez Blanco. She's wearing a waistcoat and a white dress. Lots of red. I think an image of her pops up on the LED screen at one point. Shots from the music video. I can't quite remember. It doesn't really matter. This is a fine song. It's quite low key. Juries will go big for it because they always love Malta. The public less so. Yeah, it's a bit like Belarus in a way. It's a song that's just there. People aren't expecting it to do really well, and people aren't expecting it to really struggle either. Do you see what I mean? Let me know your thoughts, of course. Song 9, Wales. This is getting better and better every time I hear it. I think the live performance is going to be really good, actually. This is Erin May with Calon Nkuro, Heart Beating. She's wearing this big dress, and then there's this moment where there are sort of wings that pop out from her back. It's very colourful, very bright, lots of love hearts on the backdrop. It sounds really strong and it looks pretty strong. I think Wales are doing the best they can. The song, yeah, it's not brilliant. It will probably finish last, but it's really not that bad, you know. It's really not that bad. For a song that I said recently didn't have enough oomph, I think they've started to try and give it some oomph. And it's working, in my opinion. And it's in Welsh. That's the best thing about the whole performance. Song 10, Kazakhstan. I can't believe people are still underrating this. It's a contender for the win. Armanyan Kalma, performed by Yerjan Maxim. This guy has an unbelievable voice. He's wearing quite a classy suit. The whole thing is quite classy, as a matter of fact. Theatrical, yes. Could be something from a Disney movie, yes. But that's no bad thing. He's wearing an outfit which is sort of in the colours of the Kazakh flag. It's all about the voice. The voice is amazing. The song does sound like something we've maybe heard before, but the juries should lap it up. The public, I'm sure, will give this a lot of points as well. Top half finish, very possible. Song 11, the host nation, Poland. This could win the public vote by a crushing margin tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. It's Superhero by Vicky Gabor. I have to say, I really do like this song. I think it's performed very well. The vocals are good. I'm not a fan of her outfit, which I think is yellow with lots of mirrors all over it. Not really sure what that's about. But I've written down here, underwhelming. Because it was. There was something lacking about it. Once I've seen the whole thing, maybe my opinion will change. I'm sure it will. But for me, there was just something missing here. I couldn't connect with it, if you see what I mean. But it's a good song and it will do very well. Song 12, this song stood out more in the rehearsal footage, no doubt about it. Ireland. If this is underrated tomorrow, I'll be kicking off, let me tell you. Maybe not, but this deserves to do well. It really does. Banshee by Emma Kearney. This is so good. This is professional. It's classy. It's so strong. The vocals are really good. She's got this sort of flowy outfit that she's got on. It's a beautiful backdrop, this forest scene. It's so good. It really is so good, and I think people are really starting to realise that. This is a really, really strong entry from Ireland. It's in Irish. Hallelujah. Why do they not do this in the adult competition? Questions must be pointed at RTE, the Irish broadcaster, because this is really, really good. It does not deserve to finish anywhere lower than 8th or 9th tomorrow. Really doesn't. Song 13 is Ukraine. This is quite a strange, unique, hypnotic sort of song. I haven't really written down much here. Rather cute, twee, and strangely captivating is what I've put on my blog. Who knows how well this will do? Anybody's guess. The vocals are fine, but is it too unusual to really do that well? I don't know. Netherlands, Mathieu with Dance Met Jou. This is in with a really good chance of winning the public vote. Do not be surprised if it does. Good live performance. I was worried about the vocals, but actually they're not that bad. There's a bit of choreography, this park bench on stage, it looks like. Visually, it's pretty strong. People will really love this. Very suitable for Junior Eurovision. And it's in Dutch and English. It's in with a fairly good chance of finishing in the top 5. Don't be surprised if it does. Armenia, Song 15. This is Colour of Your Dream by Karina Ignatian. This is the best of the rest. France, Spain, Poland. Who's going to finish 4th? Potentially Armenia. This isn't bad. There's a sort of flowery theme with the outfits as well. Lots of shimmers and colours on the backdrop. Pretty strong. I'm liking it more and more. It's not one of my favourites, but I appreciate it. And this is going to do very well, because Armenia usually do. Song 16, Portugal. Good singer, given a fairly average song. This is where the running order seems really strange to me. You need something like France in between Portugal and Italy, which I'll talk about in a minute. But anyway, the Portuguese entry, Joana Almeida, Vem Comigo, Come With Me, a sort of environmentally friendly song, lyrics on the backdrop, an empty stage, really. It's just Joanna doing her thing. I really like her. She gives it her all. But the song is just not strong enough, and it will struggle. Italy, La Voce della Terra by Marta Viola, cute as a button. She's really likeable. She really gives it her all. Blots of colour on the LED screen. The voice of the earth is what the translation of the song is. Mid-tempo. It just doesn't stand out enough. Like with Portugal, it just doesn't cut it. It's good, but it's not good enough. And that's the issue. Song 8, and the stage is pretty empty. Song 18, Albania, Mikja Ime Femigeri by Isaiah Chili. Great singer. What on earth is going on with the LED screen here and the visuals? I don't get it. It's far too bright. This is quite a melancholic song, so there should be muted colours, and I'm sure there is at some point, but we didn't see it in the rehearsal footage that was released to us. It seems as though it's just too bright. There's too much going on the LED screen. It's almost a distraction. It should be more muted. It should be calmer somehow. And that, for me, I'm surprised they haven't changed it. I really am. But anyway, not a bad song. My Childhood Friend is the translation. And then finally, have I missed a country out here? I don't think so. Song 19 is Serbia. Now this will stand out, coming after 3 relatively low-key songs. This is Podigni Glas, Raise Your Voice by Daria Vracevic. Good singer. Visually, I think this is fairly strong. And the juries and public should appreciate this in equal numbers. What have I written down here? Nothing at all. Yeah. Not much to say about it. It's a good song, one of Serbia's best for a long time. And I think they should push for a top half finish, no doubt about it. So my final prediction, ladies and gentlemen, from bottom to top is as follows. 19 Wales, 18 Portugal, 17 Albania, 16 Italy, 15 Ireland. That should not be the case, but there we are. I just feel as though Ireland will really struggle in the public vote. Russia 14, Georgia 13, Belarus 12, North Macedonia 11, Ukraine 10, Serbia 9, Malta 8, Australia 7, Netherlands 6, Kazakhstan 5. That's a little bit high, but that's how the predictions worked out. Armenia 4, Poland 3, Spain 2, France 1. I think the result will be very, very close. This was typed up yesterday. I'm now leaning towards Spain winning more than France. Let me know out of those 2 nations which one you think will finish higher. And then in terms of my personal ranking as of yesterday, but this will change by this time next week, from bottom to top, Albania, Portugal, Ukraine, Georgia, Armenia, Belarus, Russia, Wales, Malta, Kazakhstan, Serbia, Italy, Australia, North Macedonia, the Netherlands, Ireland, Poland, Spain, France. I think Ireland will be in my top 3 by the end of this week. Let me know your thoughts. I know I keep saying it. I said this was going to be a brief video. It's nearly 17 minutes. Well done. Well done to me. And that's it. My next video will either be tomorrow evening after this year's Junior Eurovision, or it will be on Monday, but pretty late on Monday. I'm not sure yet. There's quite a few other things going on. But rest assured, there will be a video on my channel where I review this year's contest, which I'll be watching online, because I believe it will be streamed live on the Junior Eurovision YouTube page. I've also voted, and you can vote online right now as well. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'm genuinely interested, and bye for now.